Alright, what up, guys? I know it didn't go live yesterday. I know it didn't go get live. I can't speak. I know it didn't start the live on time today, but you know what? We're here. We're gonna try our best. Maybe take a good trade. Initially, I thought maybe we wouldn't get anything because we got this giant dump from Microsoft AI earnings or something, and I thought, okay, well, the market's just gonna consolidate. Now it's seeming like, okay, we might actually have formed a void, and actually we have SMT with this low. We might draw back. Anyway, I'm not going to make predictions yet. We're going to get into everything in just a second. But, yeah, here we go. And I am just trading personal now. Well, I have 1 month to see if I pass these accounts on Top Step. Otherwise, I won't be trading them anymore. And yeah, I'm just gonna trade personal from now on every single day. I just want to slowly. I don't want to keep paying for props. Honestly, I just want to slowly turn off all alarms. I want to slowly use that same money and scale a personal account. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. So put the daily loss limit in, and it's just easier to just do the trades on all the same account. You know what I'm saying? Or when I take a trade, to have it only be on one account. So let's go top down, kind of look at what we got going on. So, and I can execute in TradingView now. That's kind of cool. So top down. I still think, I guess we got this LRLR still, this high time frame LRLR that's going to be drawn to. We're getting a bullish SMT. We have a 1 hour gap here. Actually, I kind of like this 1 hour breaker. So I still think the market's bullish on the high time frame. So there's a 1 hour breaker. We got SMT in the bottom of it. And yeah, I'm liking this. I think we draw up to this LRLR here. So that's kind of my idea for today. Looking like we were respecting it. Well, we got a 30-minute CRT as well. So 1 hour breaker. It was probably also a 15-minute breaker. So dropping down. Okay, let's just frame out a model on the higher time frame. So go into my journal. So starting top down, daily still seems like it's drawing towards this LRLR. And that's what I would say. We actually got an inversion back up on, I guess, the 30-second. Wait, let's actually... We just took a true open. What I'm curious about is if we use the first percent for value gap. We did. See, we backtest this old first percent for value gap. So this should be first strike. Guys, I'm gonna take this if we retap this. So I'll put a limit order there. I guess I can't risk one full contract. So I guess we'll go slightly underneath it, so that way we can. So we tapped the change in state there. See, I want to have stop there, but then it's more than one contract. Okay, let's actually maybe just chill out then, because we're not getting anything. I mean, yeah, let's just chill out. I do really like this though. Yeah, let's just put a limit order for where we can have a full size stop. So I'm gonna just switch it over. So that's where I'm putting a limit order. Then again, no, yeah, I think we draw higher here. Actually, I'm just gonna chill out for a second. Okay, I got top step pulled up as well. So I do think that this could work out, but I can't really take this because quantity, see how quantity needs to be 1. So I can't really take it because quantity needs to be 1. This was nice. See how the 369 was going off right there? Okay, we'll see kind of what else we got going on here. There's a 30-minute CRT to the upside. It actually looks really nice. So that candle just closed. So I might need to look for something else. We might need to get a full manipulation leg. You never know. Which means we might need to go much deeper. So I should probably just chill out a little bit. I do think bias is bullish, but at this point, I'm just going to chill. I mean, actually, we are delivering possibly from a BPR to the upside here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we actually are delivering from this 1 minute BPR. So we might just reject and go lower here, actually. Yeah, and then look at this. New day opening gap right here. We might need to come use that. Something to consider. True weak open, resting right down there. So I'm just gonna try and get rid of some indicators by just going like that, going like that. I want to keep my chart clean, so let's get rid of the first percent for value up indicator now. Okay, that's already looking a little better. We have 922 there, 730. Whoa. 3 minute has four. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is happening? I guess we got a 5-second change in state off of the first center for value gap. Dang, bro. Look at the first center for value gap. Look at how that directed price. I do think market's bullish, but not gonna do anything right now. Okay, let's get rid of some more indicators. Let's get rid of this. So trappy. Maybe a good entry is your stop loss to go long. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a trade right now. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right though. The stop loss of that trade was actually the right place to go long. You're right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's True Week open? But we know bias is bullish here. I mean, it's very clear the market's still drawing, at least in my opinion, market's still drawing up to those LRLR highs. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to find True Week open. There it is. So, okay, I'm liking that I finally cleaned up my chart a little bit. It doesn't look as ugly. I'm not gonna lie. I hate when my chart gets like overly too much stuff on it, you know? But now I'm starting to like this a little bit more. So you can clearly see we've interacted with the first presented for value gap many times here. I do think it's bullish for a few reasons. One, this was like a void down, right? So voids typically like to get filled. We have obvious high time frame liquidity right here that is just chilling. And I mean, if we void down right underneath this LRLR, high chance we're gonna go up. We got bullish SMT. We got 30-minute CRT. You can see that playing out here. So there's quite a few reasons I'm bullish. The RTH gap was above. Now we are finally filling it. So I guess now I'm kind of sitting here wondering, like, what next, right? And I don't know. We have filled the RTH gap. I think I'm just going to wait for something obvious. But we did have SMT with this low. And I think this is previous day low SMT. Could be wrong. But I think it is. Waiting for the entry. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could have taken an entry. Don't get me wrong. Like, there could have been entries. Maybe I should have. I was thinking that maybe we could look for low time frame changes day off of that first center for value gap. I probably should have been looking for that. I'll show you what I mean. So, like, for instance, right, we had that first center for value gap. We knew the market was going to be sensitive with this. Honestly, now that we used it twice, we should have expected like this third tap to be kind of sensitive. And then honestly, on this 5-minute, yeah, on this 5-minute, like, for me, you might be like, what do you mean this ain't change state? Bro, like, conceptualize it. For me, like, this is changing state, right? When I see this momentum off of this, I can tell that we're going to go run these highs. So, something like this might not have been bad. I think we even had S&T here. Right? So something like this, in my opinion, you could disagree with me, would not have been bad. But then again, it's low time frame. And it's the 5-second chart. Are you really going to be watching at that 5-second momentum candle? Probably not. So, yeah. Do you trade Dodgy's model still? Actually, interestingly, mostly, like most of the time, I usually enter on an inversion, but I also I just trade liquidity, so I'll trade a inversion for value gap, a change of state of delivery, just like a regular 2022 model. But ironically, most of the time it does. A lot of the time end up being an inversion. So, but yeah, I just trade liquidity, so it could be a change in state, could be a 2022 for value gap. Hey Javier, what up? So yeah, I do think we're still drawing higher. You can see we actually got a reaction off the top of this RTH gap here. The first split for value gap holding price very nicely. So it is always possible that we get a flash crash to the new week opening gap, and then we like create some kind of like V-shaped recovery. I'm not saying that's impossible, because it's possible, but it would be just only under specific conditions where that would occur, and I don't necessarily think that will. You did, bro. You did. I think probably more likely is the simplest explanation is often the best explanation, which is that we voided down, and now we're having a buy model back up to the high time frame LRLR. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, Javier, you so called that. And then also the 30-minute CRT. And the 1 hour breaker. So this is a 1 hour breaker here. So you can kind of see what I'm saying now, right? We got SMT at the bottom of this, previous day's low SMT, 1 hour breaker. So this is all kind of running in the back of my mind right now, right? So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for us to maybe continue to the upside here. It's giving high resistant liquidity vibes for anyone who's trying to short, meaning like you can see how every time we kind of like push down, it gets rejected. So maybe we could look for something like oh, don't we have an old first for value gap here over here too? Hold up. So we have a first for value gap from I think yesterday. So this could be utilized again. Something to consider, right? So yeah, honestly, maybe the move will be. I think the move would be to take first strike off of Tuesday's first for value gap if we come back down into this high resistant liquidity, and then get change in state back up. That's probably what I'll do personally. Once again, you guys will do your own thing. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at, right? We got Tuesday's first for value gap. So I want to see us come down, utilize this, and then 15-second change of state back to the upside with SMT or inversion for value gap, right? Something like that is kind of what I'm looking for, and then I'll be looking to just hold it for the LRLR. And ideally, this SMT maintains. But yeah, we should be drawing up to this LRLR here. then again, who knows? The market just loves to pull some crazy stuff. Like, you never know when the market wants to manipulate all the way down here, sweep the equal lows, and then go. You know what I'm saying? It just loves to be tricky like that. Anyway, I'm bullish. RTH gaps been filled. Let's see if there's any other RTH gaps. Yeah, I think the main thing is this LRLR above at this point. We got the macro in 5 minutes. We might just go straight up. Who knows, man? We had a 1 minute change in state here, and that's looking to be the model that's being framed right now. Right? You see what I'm saying? 1 minute change in state. With a 15-minute breaker, probably. Those SMTs, are they with YM or ES? Oh, that's a great question. I don't know. I'm just trusting the indicator, honestly. Because it's just annoying to have to look around them. They're probably with YM. Usually this kind of stuff's with YM. So yeah, you can kind of see the model that's being framed here, right? We have, look at this, look at how nice this is actually. Once again, FA, where's FA when I can finally say, once again, from the rejection block. Oh my, FA, I need you here to show you this, because this happens every day. This happens like 5 times a day. From the rejection block, right? To the, I guess, honestly, I guess this is the fair value gap right here. So from the rejection block to the fair value gap. Crazy Phoenix trade at the low there. So this is the Phoenix entry. So you can kind of see the model that's framed here. I hope we get a retracement. That's all I have to say is I hope we get a retracement. Okay, let's get rid of this. Right now, this is not being helpful. I just want to keep my charts clean. You honestly don't even need this. I don't need the RTH gap anymore. Yeah, I want to see us continue to drop to this LRLR. Here's the 1 minute change in state. We're at 3 projections. We'll likely continue to 4 projections. And then 7 projections. So we might not get a retracement until 4 projections. It's possible. We'll see. So there's Phoenix. I guess we're just watching. We're just watching price. I think we're not going lower because no one wants to short. It's so obvious that we're drawing higher. No one wants to short, but also no one wants to long either because it's like everyone's waiting for this retracement. So personally, I see this area right here as kind of like the 2022 spot. I would love to see if Goldbach fits in with this. Let's go ahead and look. Also check end dogs again. We tapped the end dog. Dude, I think there might be some serious opportunity today. One inversion now, going to grab it. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, if we can just get a simple inversion in line with this high resistance liquidity, I'm running that up to that LRLR. Obviously, I'll scale out, but that's just my thoughts. And I have conviction that at this point, we should go to the 4th standard deviation of this model. So this is an excellent break-even spot in my opinion, because once we come here, I mean, that's just Like, we shouldn't go back lower, honestly. But you guys see why I say I need to just show up to the market every single day, regardless of in the moment if I think price action is going to be good, because it's about showing up, and then if it's not good, self-control, right? Because yeah, that at the end of the day, like that's what matters right now to me. Is just actually showing up every day. So this is a gap fitting in the FVG partition. I don't know if it's going to mean anything, but something to consider. And let's drag this down one. Yeah, dude, something about these FVG partitions are strange. Like, sometimes they even just get randomly respected. So, I don't know. There's something interesting about them. Like, the Phoenix trade occurred in that FVG partition. Okay, let's turn on our indicators again. I like the indicators because it kind of does all the work for me, for the most part. Like, all I have to do is just wait for it to go DD, and then I just execute, you know? Because I can see, okay, we have the buy model, we have SMTs. I just wait for the dodgy indicator, you know? It makes it easy for me. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn that one on. Okay, watch to see if we ricochet off of this Tuesday first presented for value gap here. Like, meaning, like, if we get a violent reaction off of this, market could end up going really, really much higher off of it. We are below every single true open besides true week open, right? We're below midnight, 7:30. We're below 10:30, whatever, and the 22-minute one as well. That is a very good thing. We're below every single true open. So let's see if we get this. Probably look for like a yeah, either an obvious inversion or a obvious 15-second change in state out of this, and then I will enter. Oops. And the reason I'm taking low time frame trades is, honestly, guys, the more I've learned about myself, the more I realize low time frame trades are kind of my style. And also, then I can take them on personal and with the tight stop, and then if they run, then I can capture the entire move. Then I can capture the entire move to the LRR. So it's kind of what I've discovered about myself personally. Now, it is important to note, devil's advocate, we're rejecting a NDOG with SMT with these highs. So it's important to acknowledge devil's advocate, which is that Could the market want to get some violent dump all the way down to this new week opening gap, like I said originally, or like I said, and then inverse back up? Yeah, but that's why I have 2 trades. So we'll see. We will just have to see. So we did kind of soup this low here. Something to look at is maybe consider looking at this. Yeah, look at that. Look at this. This was like a Reaper gap. And you can see how the market did end up respecting this. So this was somewhat of a Reaper and first presented for value gap. They weren't the same gap, but they're kind of being used together a little bit, which is always fascinating. So there's that Reaper gap, and then we use it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So kind of like my World 9 model. So I'm just like, what is he talking about? I decided to nickname change in state off of the Superstar gap as a World 9 model. So, all right, we are getting SMTs. We're getting a possible move higher here. I just want it to be obvious. I mean, 3-minute looks kind of nice. I think this might actually just be fine on the 3-minute. As simple as it is, this is simple as what we like. So this 3-minute inversion, 2-minute inversion has formed. We got the SMTs, we got the soup. I think I'll wait for the 3-minute. Oh, we need to get the 5-minute as well. So one issue that I'll have is this will be, I won't be able to do one contract, so I might just have to do like a Jan entry. I don't know. Kind of just depends. Yeah, I think I'll have to do a Jan entry. That's fine. Not upset if I don't get filled. I think I'll do the regular entry on Top Step, and then I'll do a Jan entry on personal. Now, I'd love to see this occur at 369. For it to occur at 369, it needs to be 1107. Could this fail? Could quite like this? It's important to always ask yourself, could it fail? It could, bro. I mean, it very well could. We have the bearish S&T off the end dog. Cause think about it, actually. This rejection block should be Phoenix. I'm trying to be play devil's advocate. So this rejection block should be Phoenix. And of course you don't always want to play devil's advocate when it's a good trade, but you think this is a trap? We'll go down first. Yeah, I'm honestly very aware of that possibility, bro. I'm very aware of that possibility. Let's try Phoenix on the leap. Let's try Phoenix on the leap. It is moving too slow. I agree. Let's try Phoenix on the leap here. And let's take Phoenix down to the Tuesday. Once again, who cares? Risking like microscopic amounts here. It really doesn't matter. So that inversed. So I think it's a trap. We have stacked SMTs with it. This ain't something that's like necessarily going to be good if we have stacked SMTs, bearish SMTs against the Phoenix model. So I want to see us come down, sweep out the low one more time, and then inverse. That's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree, but it's looking very trappy. So the nice thing about Phoenix is, look, I'm already at a break-even spot. Probably. Whoops. Actually, I probably just won't go break-even because it really doesn't matter. It's just a Phoenix entry. So it really doesn't matter. I'll just probably not go break-even. But okay, where's the SMTs? Plus 900 on the day. You're going to call it? Well done, bro. Well done. Well done. The other reason to, very strong reason to not be bullish here is, in this exact inversion is, hold up, why is everything not loading? I'm trying to get to a point here and it's just not loading. Should I restart TradingView? Let's restart TradingView. Dude, what do I pay for TradingView Premium for, bro? I just had ringing in my ears and it sounded like that Tradevate notification. I'm going crazy, bro. Yeah, it's a trap. You guys were right. It's a trap. Because we had that happen into the end dog. That inversion occurred into the end dog with stacked SMTs with Phoenix. You see that? What a crazy trap. The market makers are kind of dirty, dude. The market makers are kind of dirty. Look at that end dog. Yeah, bro. What a crazy trap. They really got everyone long on that inversion. They're going to wipe out the longs here. We had stacked SMTs with this end dog. Here's Phoenix. You saw me take the Phoenix entry on the leap. They really got everyone long, huh? That's crazy. Yeah, so stacked SMTs off the end dog. So we could go break even on the leap. I really doesn't matter, honestly. It's literally just the leap. I'm not going to win at this point. This doesn't really matter. Bro, I'm in a... What is that? Phoenix is insane. I'm in a... Freaking, I'm in a 6 hour on the leap right now. Dude, I top ticked that. What did I say, though? It was a trap. It was a trap. We were right. It was a trap. Okay, let's trail now. What did I say, guys? It was a trap. It was a trap. It was such a trap, bro. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, bro. Oh, you can see the stop losses. You can see the stop losses. Okay, let's close it here. I just hit take profit. 5.5 R on the leap. It was a trap. We saw that. We saw that live. You guys saw me see that live. Is it break of structure now? I'm still bullish, guys. You could consider break of structure, but for me, I just think this draw on liquidity is too strong. Like, look at the higher time. Look at the daily chart just for a second. Look at the daily chart, and then tell me the daily chart. Ignore this. Ignore the 369. Look at the daily chart and tell me we're not drawing to these bodies here, right? It seems like we gotta at least go to the end of these bodies. And we're using an order block. So daily chart, order block, just drop down on lower time frame. Then you can see it's a 4-hour breaker, 1-hour breaker. So kind of just do this top-down analysis in your head, and you can kind of see, in my opinion, the market's still bullish. 1-hour breaker, we're holding that. We got bullish SMT. I could be so wrong, but we'll see. Like I said, we might need to go down to the end dog down here, and then we go up. Yeah, thanks, Javier. That was a crazy trap. That was a crazy... Dude, I think the title of today's video is gonna be it's a trap, bro. Identifying traps in the market. That's insane. What an insane trap. Okay, I'd love to see change state back up. We have bullish S&T here. Actually, you know what? We'll probably just take an inversion. So if we get this, then again, it's important to be thoughtful. I like this. Seems like we just got a 15-second change state off of this. Or no, that was a 10-second one. I think I'll wait for this to inverse. So like at least like see a 1-minute inversion, and then I think we'll go in. So we have not gotten it yet. It's hard when you have such a microscopic stop loss. Holding till end of the day. Nice, nice. Like, I want to have a bigger stop loss. Maybe I should just not take it on personal then, because if I need a bigger stop loss, I shouldn't force it. I probably need a bigger stop loss than this. Yeah, exactly. So this 15-second change in state right here could hold to deliver us higher. It's probably worth taking on the leap, but not on my real account. So if we tap that, okay. Worth taking on the leap, not my real account. On my real account, I want to see us inverse the gap. So this will be first strike. There's 7 projections right there. We're at a 369 time. So the nice thing is if we inverse this, we'll create an order block when we do so. Okay, let's just try it. If we inverse this gap, I'm just gonna try it. I'm not gonna be a baby. I'm just gonna try it. If we the thing about it is I need a bigger stop loss. I don't know. That is the big issue. Is I do kind of need a bigger stop loss. Oh, the 3-minute. If the 3-minute inverses, that might just be. You entered longs. Yeah, bro, it's looking very bullish. Okay, let's just take this 1-minute inversion if we get it. No regrets. No regrets. No regrets. Dude, that wick. I don't like it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Dude, it's just too small of a stop loss. I might just need to have a bigger stop loss. Should I just have a bigger stop loss, guys? Yeah, let's just combine the bullets to one bullet. Let's just combine the bullets to one bullet. And let's just have a bigger stop loss. Let's combine the bullets to one bullet and let's just have a bigger stop loss. There's no point in forcing it. Let's combine the bullets to one bullet and have a bigger stop loss. So I'm gonna do that instead. Okay, if we inverse this. %100 win. Yeah, this is incredibly nice, guys. I want to front run it. Let's just front run it if we get this 2-minute. We're gonna front run it if we get the 2-minute. Yeah, bro, this looks really, really good.
Order filled.
Order filled.
Hey, we still in that trade from the leap. Forgot about that. Okay, stop loss needs to be at 25,534. And then I'm gonna just target the LRLR because I think we go there now. Well, I'll definitely trail and stuff. Or actually, I might just target the CRT high. Where's the CRT high? 671. I hope the daily loss limit isn't messed up. I hope it doesn't stop me out because of that. If it might stop me out because the daily loss limit might not have updated. Just keep that in mind. If it does stop me out because of that, it's just because the daily loss limit wasn't updated, and in that case, then I just need to learn my lesson. Yeah, I took it. Oh yeah, you can't see my screen. I took it. So if it stops me out, it's not because I wanted it to. It's because of the daily loss limit not being updated correctly. Hey, I thought it was a good trade. I'm not upset. I don't really care, honestly.
Order filled.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
dude, it stopped me out. Dang it. Dang it, bro. I used both the bullets on that one. I used both the bullets. I don't think I should use both the bullets in a single trade anymore. I don't think I should use both the bullets in a single trade anymore. Dang, stopped out on top step too. Yeah, I did. Alright, I'm not going to use both the bullets on a single trade anymore. Dang it, dude. Lesson learned, though. I'm not doing that again. So basically, here's how I'm going to do it. If risk is not up to level 5, then just don't take the trade. Have the discipline to pass it up. Only take the low time frame entries. Yeah. That are risk level 5 or higher. Otherwise, don't take them. Guys, you have to understand. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. I'm at the point where I don't care. I have to not care. I have to not care. Dude, I still think this first strike is really, really nice. But now I can't take it because I combined the bullets, bro. I combined the bullets. Should not have done that. Lesson learned. Yeah, guys, you have to realize I just don't care. Like, it sucks a lot, but you guys just have to realize, like, I'll be back. Okay, at this point, guys, I don't care about the top steps. I think we just need to full port them. So I'm gonna full port the top steps because I already canceled the subscription, so I kind of have to pass them. So I'm just gonna full port them. Honestly, I hope they don't pass because I don't want to have to deal with top step anymore. I don't know. I don't want to have to deal with prop firms anymore. Bullets? Okay, so basically that means that every day I give myself 2 chances. One of my chances, I allow myself, it unlocks starting an Asian session. So it resets at every trading day, right? So 18 o'clock Eastern, right? So my first shot unlocks at Asian session at 18 o'clock. My second chance starts at in the start of New York session, and basically if I don't take a loss, I get the bullet back. Every time I don't take a loss, I get the bullet back. And so I still had both of them, so I just said I'm going to combine the risk of those 2 chances into one so I could take this higher time frame trade. And that's what happened. Oh, this looks good. Two-minute. Yeah, let's just take this on the top steps and kind of just YOLO it. So I'm just gonna YOLO this.
Order filled. Order filled.
I honestly don't even want this to hit.
Order filled. Order filled.
Uh-oh.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm messing this up.
Order filled.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So I'm not really showing what I'm doing on Top Step because I don't really want you guys to treat it as like a real thing, but I'm just honestly just basically saying at this point, like, I don't want these accounts anymore, and so I think this is like a good high time frame idea. So I'm just trying to see if I can get them halfway past again. So. Of course, this is the trade that works, dude. But guys, here's the thing. I have to have discipline. Like, you guys have to realize I'm already full ported. I already full ported this. So I'll just show you guys. I'm already full ported. So yeah, I'm already full porting and I'm targeting 4,500 because that's halfway passing the accounts. So I'm already full porting. Oh my